I'm here in Sutton Coldfield, a guest of Tony Tompkins' home. Tony Tompkins attended our course. Was it October, Tony?
It was October, yeah.
Right. Over at our offices in South Yorkshire near Rotherham.
And I demoed for the month of November. So I didn't put a penny in other than my original state. I didn't take any real positions. I used a demo account. And if I'm honest, I got a bit bored of that. So by December, I went live. And so I've now traded for December, January and February. So we're here now in the middle of February. Do you want to know what I've managed to get so far?
Yes, I'd love to know.
Right. Initially, I put in very little amount of money. And then once I saw my first real gain, which was December settlement day, I put in a bit more money, and then I put a bit more money in January. So looking at my figures, the first month I got 27.49%. That's annualized. The next month I got 31.19% because I think I was feeling a bit more bullish, which perhaps was pride before a fall. And finally, then the third month I got 24.8%. My theory is, and I'm such a novice in this, it's untrue, but my theory is 20 to 25% is a brilliant, annualized return is a brilliant return. So if I ever work out the numbers and the purported return is 30 or 35%, I'm nervous. I don't go there. I stick on the 20 to 25%, sometimes 15 to 20, but I feel in that range I have control.
So you use the mechanism that we teach on the course?
The mechanism, the way I try to explain to my wife, who has worries about what I do. I mean, she does think, crikey, you're spending all our money, but I'm not. I've made money. The way I say we do it is when the system works properly, it's rather like a pilot flying his plane on autopilot. You're sitting there, you're aware, you're conscious, you know what's happening. Mm-hmm. When the market falls suddenly, as it did a few weeks ago, that's when you have to take over the controls and fly through turbulence. And the turbulence came, the wings flapped a bit, you did think, crikey, what's going on? But I came out the other side perfectly fine. Mm-hmm. My capital was never, ever, ever at risk.
Would you say, even though I know that you're a qualified person, well-educated person, would you say that it's comparatively simple?
Although I used to be a barrister, so whether that counts as being moderately well-educated, I don't know. But I have no great wealth of experience in financial matters. And what I love about this system is, despite what you first think when you go on the course that it could be complicated, actually it's relatively simple. It's some very relatively simple indicators you're looking for, and with that, if you follow the system, you almost can't go wrong.
That's the key, isn't it, Tony? Following the system.
It's following the system, Glenn, and it's not getting greedy. Mm-hmm. Because the first month you have these gains and you think, crikey, I've really cracked, this is the Midas formula. And then it's the next month thinking, crikey, I can make 32% on that.
I've got a question for you, Tony. How long do you think you'll continue doing it for?
Forever.
Forever?
Not just that, forever. I have 3 daughters and each of them know soon I'm going to enable them to be able to do the same thing. Mm-hmm. Glenn and Paul very kindly say you must share it with your children, which is really important to me. And I will give each of them an amount of money and get them to start doing it. I'll be doing this now for the rest of my days.
And how old is your oldest daughter, Tony?
Oldest daughter 23, youngest daughter 17.
And are they showing any interest at all?
The youngest one particularly, because she still lives at home. She's fascinated by what's going on.
Great.
Indeed, she was the one that came in and said, Dad, do you realise what the FTSE is at?
Yeah.
So, no, she's very clued up and it's really interesting. Very, very. And by the way, can I say that as well? I've run my own business for 30 odd years. We all get a bit bored and a bit tired of it. This is really interesting. It's not too time demanding. It can take as little as 20 minutes a month, mm-hmm. or every day, you flick and see what the FTSE's doing. But it's an interest.
On the day you attended our course in South Yorkshire, you asked me a question regarding the time it took. I'll never forget, because I said to you, well, at this moment of time around the table, with everyone else sitting there, I've no idea where the FTSE is. Do you remember you timed me? And do you remember how long it took me to know?
It was seconds.
Yeah, 8 seconds.
8 seconds. You flick your iPhone or whatever it was, and the FTSE information is there.
Yeah. Well, thank you for your time today, and thank you for inviting me over.
No, look, thank you, and thank you for Paul, because I really love this. I find this liberating. I think this is a really exciting system. I've got no interest, by the way. I'm not financially tied to you guys, nor would I ever be. But I find this system really, really excellent.
Good. Thank you very much.
All right, thanks, Glenn.